Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is T, and today I'm doing a request from one of my Patreon members, Andy, and he asked me to do The Wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. And that's a name that I haven't heard in a very long time, so I know we are going way back in the coffers. I am so glad that I actually get to do these old songs, not just what contemporary music brings us. And I mean contemporary jazz, contemporary. I know we do covers, old covers, but to have an actual singer bring it for us, I love that. But before we start that, if you happen to be new here, I base my reaction solely on your suggestions, whether it's from the comment section below, Discord, Patreon, or from any welcome donations that you may send my way. Now, I've mostly done music reactions, but if you want to send something else, I will gladly accept those as well. All right. Now, I don't know about the copyright for this. So if it happens to be blurred or you'd see a word blocking the view of the video, then that means it was blocked. And you can find the untouched version on my Patreon. However, this is not an actual video, but a lyrical video. So let's hope that it goes my way. All right, guys, let me just switch. And if you're ready, I'm ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a beautiful voice.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.
Hold 1 second. I do remember that in reading the description box below this video, the uploader said that he or she made a couple of errors in the lyrics. So if you see a word that isn't supposed to be there, appreciate that. All right. And of course, the reason why I like Gordon Lightfoot so much, or why I liked him so much, was because he could, like all singer-songwriters of the time, he could tell a story. He can, love it. Love it.
The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice-water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. The iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. And the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant lyricist. Oh my God. I mean, they don't make them like those anymore in terms of pure songwriters who can take a song and for 6 minutes entertain you with not repeated verses or hardly a chorus, just pure lyrics. And as a writer, I very much appreciate that for sure. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And that song is from 1976. So that's I was 4 years old. And imagine, I'm turning 50 this year. So you know what I mean? Oh my God. But my favorite song from Gordon Lightfoot has to be Undisputed. I wasn't even born then. You understand? This song, God, what time I forget? Oh, If You Could Read My Mind. I love that song so much. Maybe one day I'll react it. But I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I suppose this is for my generation. So I'm probably not going to get much love on this video, but I hope I will. I hope I will. All right, guys. It has been grand. It has been great. Thank you so much for indulging Andy and myself, because this was just pure love in terms of why I really wanted to react. And also because he asked me to. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed my reaction, if you haven't already, I am trying to be on the road to 1,000 subscribers so that we could finally reclaim my name that was stolen from me by these goddamn hackers. So I'm trying to make my move to 1,000 to get that done at least. Okay. Also, I will be putting up a poll on my community tab if you think that I should reclaim the name that I lost or name it something else. All right. Reclaim it as in T Spicer Music. I've heard I should call it T Spicer Reacts or Reactions. So I'm gonna put it up and see what you all think about those. Okay. All right. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon, so that YouTube will probably, most likely, hopefully, will notify you on my latest video. All right. And just before you go, if you would be so kind as to look in the description box right below, so you will see the original link to the video that I've just reacted to, as well as where you can go to suggest the video besides the comment section, along with the artist name. Maybe if I can get a YouTube channel if they have one, the website if they're still doing it, but certainly to how to get to the music, or if they're on social media or anything like that. All right. Also, you would find my Twitch link to my live streams. I live stream 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Come along. It's great fun. Reactions are free. Well, as long as you follow me. But that's not asking too much. It's free. Also, if you would like to extend your hand a little bit further on and support the channel through Patreon or one-time donations or merch or anything like that, all those links are in the description box below. All right, guys, that's it. Until next time, everyone, be safe, be you, do no harm to others, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.